stop this civil war, baby, please. He don't wanna call it quits. He don't wanna call it quits. Even though they both been screaming, both got reasons, yeah. Never turn your back on love. Been with you from the jump. Even though they both been screaming, both got reasons, yeah. Every night it's the same old thing. Fucking fight, it's the same old thing. Wake up, make up, repeat. Both of them say put the blame on me. He be acting so prideful, side. She be acting so prideful, side. Wake up, make up, repeat. Both of them say put the blame on me. Call my phone. I don't wanna text you anymore. I just wanna stop this civil war. Baby, please, please. Call my phone. I don't wanna text you anymore. I just wanna stop this civil war. Baby, please, please. Yeah. They just want seeing which one's gonna drop first. Doesn't matter because they both got hurt. Work. How they all over each other's sixes. No amount of blunts and Henny is gonna fix this. Get to the core of it. Talk, start exploring it. They so attitude with each other, they ignoring it. Acting like the problems ain't there. Stick around at a fear. Starting over with someone and wasting another year. Call my phone. I don't wanna text you anymore. I just wanna stop this civil war. Baby, please, please. Call my phone. I don't wanna text you anymore. I just wanna stop this civil war. Baby, please, please.
Let's do this one. I heard this one too. Cherry Hill, Russ.
But this bottle was supposed to drown my memory. But I'm still swimming in your vision and it's tempting me. But next time that I call, I'm hoping that you answer me. Baby, I'm a fool. Baby, I'm a fool for you. Baby, I'm a fool. Baby, I'm a fool for you.
Hi, baby. Get down off the counter and looking. Out from under my feet, please. This is not the spot for you, my love. I'm in the kitchen right now, thank you. Danger. I have a almost 500-degree oven next to me. Ingredients he needs not to be in, and a project. So somebody's asking why I mentioned it. Somebody's asking why. I answered because it was a question. I answer you both. Before you try to nitpick, let me just nip that one in the bud because I heard it.
I'm vanilla, baby. I'm I'll choke you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can put your loving on me. That's right, put your loving on me. Young Jackaka, Rico like Suave, Young Enrique, speaking at AKA. She's an alpha, but not around your boy. She get quiet around your boy. Hold on, don't know what you heard or what you thought about your boy, but they lied about your boy. Going dumb and it's something idiotic about your boy. She wearing cheetah print. That's how bad she won't be spotted around your boy.
You're saying your uncle hits you when he drinks? You shouldn't be around anybody who hits you at all, whether they drink or not. Also, don't ever let somebody tell you, oh, I'm so sorry I hit you. It was only because I was drunk. Don't. If people have the capacity to do that under the influence, they tend to have the capacity to do that when they're sober, too. Kind of like how somebody can walk in a straight line when they're sober, but they can still walk in a line when they're drunk, just not as well. It's just that when they're under the influence, the mask slips. They have a harder time pretending that they're nice guys when they're drunk. The same way that they have a harder time walking in a line. It's not an excuse. It was in there drunk or sober.
No whips and chains, and you can't tie me down, but you can whip your lovin' on me, baby. Whip your lovin' on me. I'm vanilla, baby. I'll choke you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down, but you can whip your lovin' on me, baby. Whip your lovin' on me. Young MISSIONARY, he's sharp like barbed wire. She stole my heart, then she got archived. I keep it short with a bitch, Lord Farquaad. All the girls in the front row, all the girls in the barricade, all the girls have been waiting all day. Let your tongue hang out, fuck everything. If you came with a man, let go of his hand. Everybody in the suite kicking up their feet, stand up, bitch, dance. And all the guys in the back waiting on the next track. Cut your boy a little slack. It's Young Jack. I'm vanilla, baby. I'll choke you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby.
Got another one for you. Let's do this one. Need to go switch gears a little bit too. Hold on. Hoodie I want is in the dryer. I thought I was done. welcome. Ooh, interesting. That's hilarious. You know what I'm hearing? This is not what was interesting. Another song just popped up in the recommended that I've not heard before, but it seems to be a couple of artists that I like that did a track together, so I think we're going to check that out together. This song is called Bougie Natives, which is funny because I just put on tie-dye. Very opposite energies, but it's okay. Not really, actually. Native Americans are like the original hippies. Chiefin with the peace pipe. Seminole Nation here.
We them bougie natives. I got turquoise on my red. We them bougie natives. 5 rings up on my head.
Sparkly nails.
Big hat with the bread. We them bougie natives. Got that custom made blend. We them bougie natives. New city, new sweet grass, new sage. We them bougie natives. Put my knowledge in my brain. We them bougie natives.
New city, new sweetgrass, new sage.
We them bougie natives. You can hold my name. Look, Snow Cooney from the boonies. Not the type you see in movies. Felt the spirit living through me since I was a puny dookie. Nietzsche, looky, how I get low when I boogie. Don't mind me some goody goodies. I'm native bougie. My wifey be the wolf and I'm the wolf that's from the sea. And she no Pocahontas, more like Buffy Saint Marie. Come do your dance with me. I dip, you dip, we dip. No, it ain't blasphemy. I sip, you sip, we sip when easy cut. I stand and rock with all my suit without the boosters. Me and bro came out the womb.
Nietzsche 1 and Nietzsche 2.
We very indigenous people. We some VIPs. I'm about thicker than Ulick Grease. Nietzsche, please sing your song. This my jam. Got my fam all going ham for the land, not the gram. Saving that, it's who I am. We choose copper over gold. Praise the elders. I remember what I'm told. Never turn your back on home. We them bougie natives. I got turquoise on my red. We them bougie natives. 5 rings up on my bed. We them bougie natives. Big hat with the bread. We them bougie natives. Got that custom made blend. We them bougie natives.
New city, new sweetgrass, new sage.
We them bougie natives. Put my knowledge in my brain. We them bougie natives.
New city, new sweetgrass, new sage.
We them bougie natives. You can holla at me now. Hey ho, can't you tell them all? The smoke shop is closed. Can you tell your boys dope? Man, I'm spinning like I made it, and I'm smudging cause I'm broke again. Always running late. I hope the liquor store is open.
Smudge.
I got carvers, weavers, beaters, and designers on my team. I got braiders, hella famous, got them sonnets on my team. In my limousine, don't I look steezy? Next to mine, Edge Queen. Yeah, that's my movement. I know ballers, I know chiefs, I know riders from the east. I know educated natives down to pick it in the streets. Middle fingers to police, fuck you, we come in peace. I know red skin.
What candle is this? This isn't a candle, that's a crystal. The candle's behind it. Beeswax candle.
Please stop be giving me the creeps. I know beauty, I know beach, I know savages and freaks, and I know a couple cousins even bougier than me. No, ain't elite, bougie native, yes indeed. Art exhibit to the club, every road 20B. Copper on my neck, gold on my ring, feather on my hat, skin stitched chin, 100 warriors on my back. They the drumming when I sing, man, there ain't no way around it. I'm a bougie native. I got turquoise on my red. We them bougie natives. 5 rings up on my bed. We them bougie natives. Big hat with the bread. We them bougie natives. Got that custom made blend. We them bougie natives.
New city, new sweetgrass, new sage.
We them bougie natives. Put my knowledge in my brain. We them bougie natives.
New city, new sweetgrass, new sage.
We them bougie natives. You can holla at me now.
This is that new one I found interesting. I don't know what this is. It was put out by this account a day ago, but I think this is a repost. I found it interesting because it's by Vanek, who's a DJ that I like. I've heard of Casper before. I'm not super into Casper's music, or at least I haven't been. And I don't know this other artist. It says her name is Katie Tiz. She's probably the singer. I do know Vanek, and I'll tell you why. This is my favorite remix that Vanek. This is my favorite remix of this song in particular. It's called "Be Together" by Chainsmokers? No, Belle Wild. Belle Wild. Be Together. So pretty. But this particular remix was done by Vanek. And it's my very favorite. It's Major Lazer and Belle Wild. Both very good.
Okay.
So this is where I know Vanek from, because I've always liked this song. And then recently, like a few weeks ago, the Vanek remix of it popped up, and I fell head over heels for that one. Haven't gone back. Same thing with the Vallis Alps remix of Hallucinogenics. I love that song. It's a pretty one. But that particular remix is super good. Come here, babies. There's a Delta Airline commercial on the screen in the corner, I just noticed. And I also got some travel agency stuff earlier. I did pick up something about a Divine Masculine yesterday wanting, he said, I'll book you a, what was it? I'll get you a ticket right now, or I'll put you on a flight right now, is what he said. I'll put you on a flight right now, which would involve all of that, a ticket and other things. So there's a side download. There's something about travel or plans to travel being made or wanting to travel. Maybe in a million miles on a highway, right? Well, it could be a runway too. Or like a air highway. What is it called? Yeah, a runway, right? Like a airplane run. What is it? The tarmac. Isn't it called? What is that called? The runways for models. Is it the same word? What is it called? It's called the airway. But isn't it also a runway? It's like in the hangar or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's a runway. The word is used for both. Okay. Models and airplanes. Okay. so that was the Vanek version. I want to hear this new one. I like it. Why? How old are you? Pull a Casper. Oh, so the song is called Casper. I was right. She's the singer. I thought it was the artist Casper. No, the song is called Casper. Which is funny because I'm a medium. Boo! Happy October! What's your guess? No, I'm 33. No cap. Let's do, that was Vanek and Katie Tiz, Casper. Let's do this one. This one is Cursive by Voila. I think I mispronounced it the other day. I read it quickly, incorrectly, and I think I read it like viola. It's not, it's voila. It's a French word. Voila.
We buried the hatchet right into my back and look what you've done. The last one is laughing, the last one is standing.
Why do I lean in? Because I don't always have them on the screen. Sometimes, but sometimes it's just an extra tab to have open that I don't particularly want open. I'd rather have music and less distractions.
The one with the gun. And I thought you were different. You got to knife it down in your silver tongue. You buried the hatchet right into my back, and now I'm slowly building up a throne.
It's usually about the guess that people make, though, lately. That's been a pretty regular one. 22 or 23 or 4, but usually between that and 25.
Sticks and stones you have.
Sometimes a little bit, give or take, but usually about that range.
But all your words still haunt me like a ghost, yeah.
It's been a theme lately. I don't know why. People keep asking. Well, it's nice to see you. You learn to lick it off nice. You do. When you never feel love on a silver spoon. You learn to lick it off nice. You do. Oh. Are you all right? You doing all right over there? I know sometimes
a lot of people don't know this with
res life can be a little bit rough. Somebody's angry. Hope you're all right. Let's do... Oh dear. Some people are cranky. Let's just leave that there. Let's do... I had some Carpet Man queued up. I knew I was going to need it. This is Pandora. Just let Pandora DJ.
Don't ask me if I'm ready. Ask me if I'm drowning. I don't have answers lately. Till I feel it every moment. I'm a day lost control. This how it's feeling me. So I just think around and look. Now I can't say wait, I'm free.
I like this. Somebody else does too. I hear that. Somebody says, what is it? This one is called Shades of Grey by Carpet Man and Scott Rill, S-C-O-T-T. The last name is Rill, R-I-L-L. It's new for me too. It's good though. That was French, I think. It's like a French all of a sudden. So funny. As I check your comments, I was just getting ready to say, you said that you were picking some up. First of all, wherever you're going, travel safe, please and thank you. Get home safely for sure. But do you have it on hand? Would you like to smoke? Was my next question. And you were asking. Yeah, sure. We'll do a countdown. How about on 3? Give me a second to repack.
Now I can't say wait, I'm free.
Got you. I keep hearing this other song. Hold on. Red Future.
Don't ask me if I'm ready. Don't ask me if I'm drowning. I don't have answers lately. Till I feel it every moment. I'm a day lost control. This how it feeling me. I just think around and look. Now I can say wait, I'm free.
Got you. I'm coming. Take good care of yourself, please. Ready? Get some water ready. Also, we'll do some Reiki. One. Two. Three.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing.
That's a good one, that one made me drool. How is everybody? This song is called Kill Me Slowly by Sick Sick. I like this artist. Good. Somebody said, who is this? This is Sick Sick, Kill Me Slowly. But I heard another song too. And I find that sometimes it comes up when other natives come through my feed. And I think it's just that I'm getting a flash of Standing Rock. You know how when the Standing Rock issues were actively going on predominantly initially, so many different people from all kinds of different tribes, not even just the tribes that were under fire, showed up to support, because it's not just one tribe, it's been all of us at different points or another. They've targeted all of us the same way for our heritage and our skin color, our ways, our connection to nature. And so I think that that's why this one comes up often. And it's this one in particular. I think it's something about the lyrics. It has a very family embodied energy in it. Oh, I just got a flash of the okay, two things. Joseph and the Code of Many Colors, the way that they outcast. It's the Hopi prophecy. And there's something about the native energy that I find that comes through similarly. The Hopi prophecy says that when the earth is ravaged and the animals are dying, a new tribe of people, it's just soul family, it's a spirit family coming together. A new tribe of people shall come unto the earth from many colors, classes, creeds, and who by their actions and deeds shall make the earth green again. They will be known as the warriors of the rainbow. Somebody's angry. I'm getting crown chakra attacks here, also ear chakra tension suddenly. It's not mine. Back of the throat, angry in the heart chakra too. It's not so much about a religion or a sector, a tribe in particular. It's more about the light spirits from all places coming together. This song is super pretty, I find. It's called Red Future. It's by, I think this name is so funny. It's by the Snotty Nose Rez Kids. Yes, another. So pretty. Trigger warning, baby, you're not ready for the truth, right? And that's often why we're targeted, for speaking up, for noticing things other people don't want to, or ignore, or they don't want us to speak about. It's a trigger warning, baby, you're not ready for the truth. You know nothing about this is cute. Like, we've had to survive often, yes, so we smoke the peace pipe, but we've had to fight for our survival against people who just wanted to combat us for being different and in touch in different ways. I know savages and brutes, that's what they called us. I know savages and brutes, and the fruits of the labor line the pockets of their suits. Right, but the fruits of our labor line the pockets of their suits. And nothing here is new to us. We've been on the rise from the birth to our funerals. Future ancestors, now people so beautiful. This movement, the real front line to the studio. Look at your reflection, tell me what you see. Your features in the mirror, nothing coming in between us. Now we're praying on my knees, from the neckies and the knees. And then we always had the vision, you're the ones who wouldn't see. When we all know this, every shake is now a savior. While they're praying on us, we can build something greater. And if we never meet again, we're the movers and the shakers. While they've been preying on us, we've been building something greater. If I can do one thing, let me do you one favor. Let me pray for you. A gift from Creator. Ready? I earn my pennies here the hard way. You feel the magic? I see the res up in my rear view now. Had to move a couple mountains just to get up out of town. And it took a whole village here to raise up a child. And it took a whole village here to raise up a child. Ain't the best to keep the rock of medicine now. It make us proud. Say my prayer out loud. Give me guidance, give me love, give me strength from up above. Give me courage and protection and the blessing of us. Like a finger, tell me boys, don't cry when I'm running lows. It's for the young and see the feel that they ain't been enough. Had a rough situation tough, but the spirit shining through. Creator knew the world needed one of you. Cause the future looking bright and real sacred as the Jews. Right? The girl you were seeing says she just doesn't want to date you anymore. Sounds like she's not your person. Which it's okay to need to process. But you know what that does? Is it makes space in your life for the person who is. Now you know not to waste time on her, and that's kind of a blessing in disguise, right? I do empathize. If you have any feelings about it, I know that can bring up some things. Even if it's totally them, even if it's a them issue, it can kind of make you question, was it me? Did I do something? Is there something wrong with me? Not enough with me? Too much with me? Because often that's what a lot of people say in order to excuse them not being enough, being too much, not wanting to commit, whatever it is. And it's not that sometimes we both don't have things to work on. So my love and empathy if you have feelings about it. But from life experience, I will tell you that it's better to know now. I was just thinking a little while ago, like, you're so young, you have so much life to live. Yeah, so don't waste it on, pro tip, don't waste it on people who don't deserve you. Don't waste it on people who don't reciprocate your time and energy, for starters. People seem like they're uninterested. Invest into yourself and or connections that invest back. 922, 923. No one-sided connections. You'll save yourself a lot of pain and wasted time and struggle if you learn that now, or at least accept the blessing in disguise of that journey. I know it's easier said than done sometimes, but if you can focus on the bigger picture as a core insight, process what you feel, it's okay. But even just like hold on to that as a focal point if things get a little heavy. You have so much space and time to heal and move forward and grow. Strange, some of these silly geese in the comments. That was Red Future. Yep, you have time to do your own thing now, space to do your own thing, but you also, should you choose, have that space to invest in a proper connection. There's nothing wrong with taking some time for yourself, though. It hurt. It still hurts. And absolutely mine, especially if you could, you were imagining a future long term with someone, or yeah, you invested. Sometimes it takes a second to process, but it's okay. Don't waste the life you can enjoy now being sad that a connection that would have led you to heartbreak in the long run, it sounds like, fizzled out early and gave you the space to live a happy life outside of that. Let's go back. I hear this. Getting hives, somebody's being bullshit. Somebody just asked me if I was Hindi. Do I look like that today? I'm not talking about Clairaudian either. I saw it in the comments. I'm not offended. I just thought it was interesting. Just to be clear. Somebody's like, yeah, problem with that? No. I'm not, and I found it interesting. Like, oh, scrolling, oh. All right. Really what it got my brain spinning on was the past life regression. Usually when that happens, if like I look, somebody said Asian the other day, but if I look like a particular, it's more about my energy. I think people even pick it up in my energy. If I look like a particular origin or another, usually it's because I was actually resonating in past life energies or processing past life regression from timelines in those locations. So I always find it pretty interesting. It's not surprising. I have been in a lot of that energy. Been on the floor doing yoga too.
But you walked into the room and now my heart's been stolen. You took me back in time to when I was unbroken. Now you're all I want, and I knew it from the very first moment. Because the light came on when I heard that song, and I want you to sing it again.
No way. I was just listening to, right before I came here, he has a couple new songs.
Don't compromise quality.
Shush. Teasing. This one.
If I feel broken, patch on my soul. Hold on to the moment. Just hold me close. I want to get lost here with you in my arms. Insurance for sale.
That's funny. That's a good one.
They said take care, don't let her close. But cannot trust what I've been told. 'Cause when I fell, you're attached, you fell in love and now I'm so. Said I'm the only one you want. Until you prove it, I don't know. I got you love in my sights, but not if you leave from my side. I won't go till you wanna be with me. If you ain't gonna be keeping me. If you're trying to love someone else, let me know. 'Cause I swear I'll be your god. And I won't let you see me no longer. Oh, I'll do anything to show I'm stronger than that. And what you try to do to bring me down. You just let me know and I'm a god. And I won't let you see me no longer. The way you say my name feels like I'm under attack. Oh, girl, you know the way to get me now. But girl, just let me know and I'm a god. They say take care, don't let her close. But cannot trust what I've been told. 'Cause when I fell, you're attached, you fell in love and now I'm so. Said I'm the only one you want. Until you prove it, I don't know. Don't wanna see her slow down and tell me how you clear my doubt. I'm braced for the letdown. Let me tell you now, I got your love in my sights, but not if you leave from my side.
Do you know Embers?
I won't go till you wanna be with me. If you ain't gonna be keeping me. If you're trying to love someone else, let me know. 'Cause I swear I'll be your god. And I won't let you see me no longer. Oh, I already I'm stronger than that.
Did you ask me about Embers? I didn't see your comments. Of course. That's funny. I was just getting ready to play that. Like, was that your response, or did I miss that? That's funny. I like that one too. His new one is good. He just released another one. Oh, needs some more love on that one. I'll play it. Next.
It's only data.
I'll help him get some boosts.
I fell to my knees, couldn't find the strength to keep fighting on, just wish to leave. Then you reached right out to me. Thought the world was so cold. I was standing on my own. 'Cause of you, I ain't letting go. Oh, oh, oh. I was lonely, I got you to hold, to hold. The things I can't explain, you say, you know, it's like I wanted to die and they wanted my life, and she stayed by my side, and these people in my life, and I hope they stay forever. We're sharing all our nights, when it all breaks down to ember. I'm glad they were in my life. Oh, oh, oh. I'll be glad they were in my life. Oh, oh, oh. I'll be glad they were in my life. I was in the dark till you caught up. I was defeated, I was ready to give it all up. But then I met you and my problems seemed smaller. And now it's done, I wouldn't change a thing. 'Cause it led me straight to you. Through the pain came something new. Now all the struggling counts for something. 'Cause now I got you by my side. I was lonely, I got you to hold, to hold. The things I can't explain, you say, you know, it's like I wanted to die and they wanted my life, and she stayed by my side, and these people in my life, and I hope they stay forever. We'll be sharing all our nights, when it all breaks down to ember. I'll be glad they were in my life. Oh, 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 oh. I'll be glad they were in my life. Oh, 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 oh. I'll be glad they were in my life.
If all that bumping, teasing, and
Shh. That's so funny. She's talking about hair. As I just put little space buns in.
we have everything you need to get your hair healthy.
I'm here. Yeah, why don't you slow down on the liquor, copycat? Those are a little higher than I normally do them, but it's fine. It is what it is. Who cares? Not me.
Love was a game, I played dealer's choice in the back of a bar all summer. Forgetting names like background noise in relationships I wanna know. Went off the rails by fall, Lord knows I needed saving. Whoa. spending Friday nights at home. Didn't know you'd be this strong. Kind, deeper than a cold round, loving with a heart of gold. And you're everything that I'm not, everything that I want. Yes, you got me, baby, all brown. And those brown eyes, I know that I gotta find a better me for you.
What?
Made a living dipping toes in the water, feeling low with my walls up high. I was staying far away from the deep end. Girl like you made a boy like me try. Went off the rails, let fall. Lord knows I needed saving. Made me forget them all. And I didn't know you'd have brown eyes like you pray to Jesus. Spending Friday nights at home. Didn't know you'd be the strong kind, deeper than a cold round, loving with a heart of gold.
Let's do that.
Ever felt defeated by cravings? You're not alone. Henry.
Nope. I'm about to go bake some bread though. Skip this commercial. Ready, Freddies? You going to head out? Oh dear. Well, I hope that you have a good night. Take good care of yourself, please. Make sure to hydrate. That's a lot. Make sure to fill your belly if possible so that you don't wake up sick. The song is called Checked Out by Skeller. Oh, you want me to count you down? Hold on. Got you. 1. We're all in this together. 2. gloves on. This is why, because I don't want to pick this up from under my nails right now. We'll see. Bread. In fact, got you. Somebody, you like this? This is Everything Is Right, featuring Devilish Trio. It's Skeller. Glad I checked that. That wasn't going. Somebody said, why? Why did I check it? Because I had my stomach dropped all of a sudden and I just had this, it was like an intuitive call. I'm like, let me just make sure. And it wasn't going. Thank you. I love you. That was my Nana. My spirit guides. Your bread timer didn't start. Thanks, I love you. You know, I just painted these nails for her. I didn't tell you. Let me. I heard. Is that why you wanted the? I didn't want to pick bread dough. It's like glue. It gets like cement under there. It's a whole thing. But yeah, let me show you. No, she died a couple years ago, but she just had a birthday, or she would have just had a birthday. And I love my Nana. Whoops. Hold on. Careful, kitty. Okay. So, watch your eyes, it'll be bright. Here. These, I just did these. I like the roses and all that. Those are for her. And then the little angel wing. Hold on. But the rose with the angel wing. Love. And then these. It's not wanting to pick up. Hold on. I do. And this one, pick up. There we go. Life. Love. Kitty! What did you get into? Looks like you made a mess. Mommy needs to sweep up, huh? I was busy out of the house today. I had a lot of stuff to do. But tomorrow, I catch up here. Hang out with my boys. Adventures. But I thought of her when I did those. And it doesn't surprise me
Monday
because
sidekick.
it's... She was the restaurant Nana. She married a restaurateur. And you know what? Actually, that makes sense. You know why? She would do this anyway. But I had just spoken to her husband today, who's alive, and half of this loaf is for him. That's so funny. Love you, Nana. My nanny. She was so cute and funny. I'm picking up karmic people trying to send like trickster spirits or call in trickster spirits to come in and masquerade as ancestral voices or messengers, but no, I can tell the difference. They've done that before, and it doesn't surprise me. They're trying to use the Halloween October energy to boost them, I would say. They do it every year. I just felt that in the heart chakra. They're trying to, or what are they trying to attack love? Or are they feeling just awfully heartless? I mean, we are going into Christmas season soon, you know. People are already making their Mariah Carey jokes. I've seen it. If you know, you know. Hop that baby. You will go again. I prefer indica. Hi, baby. Sativa can have a tendency to exacerbate anxiety. Wouldn't you know? So I tend to avoid that. Somebody's asking about blends. I still prefer high indica dom, even in a blend. My favorite that I ever tried was 100% indica, super LA dank buds, and it's called LA Confidential. I used to get it from the dispensary. But while it always sold so well, this particular plant didn't have as much of a yield as other plants. Like some other plants in the same amount of time grow a lot more harvestable bud. And it was a top seller, but I guess they found it was just high demand too, but I guess they found just the work that was put into it for the lower yield as other plants comparatively wasn't worth it over time. I don't know. But it's good. I've never seen it again. It's my favorite. There was nothing like it. Are you ready? I'm not done. We'll go again. This is called One Day by Skeller. I love this artist. Candy. No, this is not a ritual. sourdough fries. Also, I have CBD. CBD is great, but it doesn't, especially if you have extreme anxiety or like somebody with extreme trauma per se, where the nervous system is really overwhelmed or really injured, then the CBD doesn't necessarily neutralize all of everything else. It can help for sure, but it doesn't necessarily take away symptoms of everything else. Like if you are experiencing symptoms from caffeine, right? Anxiety, vasodilation stuff going on, taking CBD is not going to suddenly just reverse that. It can help, right? It can help those things. So at that point, the best thing to do is reduce those other factors, and usually that's just not introducing things into the system that you know are going to send it up more. Some people don't have that problem. Some people are, come here baby, you're not going outside, my lovey. They prefer sativa because maybe these are people who are depressed, or these are people who are, they're tired, more tired for some reason, so they don't need something to bring their nervous system down. They're looking for a pick-me-up or something. He died in 2016, but Del Rey used to say that the sativa for him was like daytime weed. And not everybody's the same, but for him, he would say that indica was like nighttime weed, typically speaking. And he would initially, like when he was first learning about the terms and stuff, he would remember that indica was the strain that would help you relax, help your nervous system relax. Indica will put you into couch. And that's how he remembered that one. But yeah, sativa is, it's just not great for some people. It's all depending on your body, your chemistry. And everybody's different. Helps to know your own though. It can. Some people are better off with a blend, you know, it just depends. Bless you. Yeah. If you know, you know. One Day by Skeller. There's Reiki. Hold on, there's Reiki coming through. Ooh. Okay. Let me sit with this and process it. Coming from a higher source. It comes from God, but I just heard interstellar. It's a high point. Play. I want to make more. I want to clean the rolls. I love it. I love making bread. I don't know why. I love it. There's a karmic female. I've been picking up a karmic raging on and off all day, like tantruming. And I think it's that same energy, possibly. Or similar energy. It seems like a karmic female. But I just heard something from one, and she was saying that she's upset because she's saying that she or they just threw all that spell work. I hear I should have knocked you out, or at least out of your socks. Give or take a few words. But that's what she's saying. I hear I paid all that money. I guess she paid money. So she thought it would salvage her reputation and I guess flip the script on Divine Feminine, the target. And she's saying that none of it stuck. No, never meant to. You weren't supposed to play with that anyway, or hire people to do so for you. It was a bad idea. You're being tested. You failed. You're getting back on with that. Hi, baby. You need some love. You need some love. It's okay. Ooh. Now what you want? Up or down? 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 Up, down? Did you have a particular song request? I kept it up. I've been thinking about you. Joey, Valence, and Bray, you said? I never saw a particular song request. I just saw the artist. The Baddest popped up earlier. I was going to play that. I haven't played it yet, but do you have a particular song? Okay. Okay.
Wow, look at this one. Check this out. Okay.
Ooh, I like this.
I look good. Okay.
And I got my swag on. Okay. Get the money, gotta get my bag on. Okay. Triple back, flip out the whole scene. Okay. All you suckers just don't wanna be me. So, get
good taste, Bri.
I got the big stacks. I'm pushing stacks. New outfit, you wish you had it on. Only tricks on the wrist, gotta keep it on. Okay. What you got? I got it going on. Okay. What you got? I got it going on. Okay. What you got? I got it going on. Okay. What you got? I got it. Okay.
I got shell toes with the foul laces.
Okay.
6th grade, yeah, I had the big places.
Okay.
Ask your mama, she know I got the swag.
Okay.
Call me dad, cause I'm always in my bag. Someone strip, I'm stripping, someone please call a plumber. Baby blue, top hat and cane, dumb and dumber.
Okay.
Whipped cream color whips, that's pimp. White Nissan, that's a cool whip.
Okay.
Hello,
I
Cass.
got it going on. Okay. What you got? I got it going on. Okay. What you got? I got it going on. Okay. What you got? I got it. Okay. I got it. Okay. I got it. Okay. I got it. Okay. I got it.
Spicy.
Smooth like MJ.
All in my 2K.
That's us like Chick-fil-A.
Ready boys like a baby.
Boss bitch like Judge Judy. Rick James, I stay groovy.
Come on, shake your booty. Okay.
Boy, you got a fitted glory Walmart hoodie on. You got them Goodwill jeans. You got some out.
Okay.
That was hilarious. Good call. Good taste, Bri. There was another one. Hold on. Ooh. Hold on, I hear this. Oh, you know what I also heard earlier? What's that other one? There was another one you said, right? We'll just go with it. Try this one.
I met somebody, selfless and kind. She's got a smile even when she isn't fine. She can be hurting, but she's got enough love to fill up Tennessee. I met somebody, stays up at night. I see her worry and she sees all of mine. I met somebody, she really loves me, says I'm all she needs. And I grew up thinking I would have to fight all of this alone. But now you hold me in the darkness, hold me till it hurts, that's you. Tell me that I'm alright, show me where the light shines through. Please stay, love me through the weather. Please say this will be forever. Hold me in the darkness, even when it's hard with you. It's a little bit better.
Riptide. Yeah.
I met somebody gentle and smart. He underestimates the size of his heart. He can be laughing, but he's got enough pain to fill up New York City. I met somebody so full of scars. The world's on his shoulders, but he won't fall apart. I met somebody, he really loves me, says I'm all he needs. And I grew up thinking I would have to fight all of this alone. But now you hold me in the darkness, hold me till it hurts, that's you. Tell me that I'm alright, show me where the light shines through. Please stay, love me through the weather. Please say this will be forever. Hold me in the darkness, even when it's hard with you. It's a little bit better. I grew up thinking I would have to fight all of this alone. But now you hold me in the darkness, hold me till it hurts, that's you. Tell me that I'm alright, show me where the light shines through. Please stay, love me through the weather. Please say this will be forever. Hold me in the darkness, even when it's hard with you. It's a little bit better.
Targets.
I also heard this one. It's very pretty. But it sounded to me this time like somebody's feeling like they are about to miss out on a connection, or that they did.
I've been waiting for you.
And I mean, like, not the ones that fizzled out because it was toxic. I mean the ones where it was like one-sided on some level, or entirely.
Come around and tell me the truth about everything that you're going through. My girl, you got nothing to lose. Cold nights and Sunday mornings on your way out of the grave. I've got time, I've got love, got confidence, rise above. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Crowded town, silent bed, pick a place to rest your head. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Give me a minute to hold my girl. I've been dreaming about us, working hard and saving it up. Go and see the man on the moon.
A terrible
My
place
girl,
for shit
you
where
got nothing to
not
lose.
very smart design.
Cold nights and Sunday mornings on your way out of the grave. I've got time, I've got love, got confidence, rise above. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Crowded town, silent bed, pick a place to rest your head. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Give me a minute to hold my girl.
Oh, you know, he says, hold on. He says it takes one hot second to turn it around. So basically, like, I'll stop wasting time or procrastinating. Something like that. I don't know. Okay.
Build a website.
Shush.
I was scattered into silent dark. I was scattered pretty girls and starting conversations. All my friends are turning green. Yeah, the magician's assistant in their dream. And they come and stop. Running down to the riptide, taking away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I gotta open my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the word
No, I told you it's like it's a sourdough. Ew. Well, at least you don't blame the dog, Styrofoam. How stoned are you? Stony below me. Goofy grape. That was funny. Kept my comments interesting. Heard.
Take it slow, but it's not typical. He already knows that my love is fire. His heart was a stone, but then his hands were on. I turned him to gold and took him higher. But I'll be your daydream. I'll wear your favorite things. We could be beautiful. Get drunk on the good life. I'll take you to paradise. Say you'll never let me go. Deep in my bones, I can feel you. Take me back to a time only we knew how to wait. We could waste a night with an old film, smoke a little weed on the couch in the back room. How to wait. Say you'll never let me go.
That's not good.
Say you'll never let me go.
You guys need to be careful. That's the third person who's talked about drinking too much in the last half an hour. Be mindful that energy, especially right now, like when you have dark energy being projected at you, there are people wishing for your downfall. There are people wishing that you fumble your goals. There are people wishing that you self-sabotage or that you don't see some kind of higher purpose because you're too stuck in a low vibrational state. Alcohol is a depressant, suppresses your spirit energy. That's why I don't typically drink. I also don't when I'm in a bad mood. I don't drink to make myself feel better. And I don't drink alone. Very infrequently do I drink. It's also just not good for you in general, let alone long term. But there's a reason for that also. It's not just a drink. Every time you drink, you kill neurotransmitters in your brain, meaning those pathways in your brain that communicate thought and ideas and motivation and even help balance your chemicals, hormones, and all that stuff. interestingly enough. So alcohol is a neurotoxin. Neuro meaning brain, toxin meaning poison. It's brain poison. That's why after you drink, you typically wake up, even if you're not hungover, you typically, a lot of people find that they feel like they're moving slower, like they need a little bit more to get up and going. It takes a little bit more, motivation for them to do so. It's because of the neurotransmitter damage, largely. Thoughts are slower, feeling sluggish, more sluggish. Yeah, it has to do with that. Not just, it also is not great for your organ, liver, kidney system. Hello, right? But we know that. But it's also not good for your brain. A lot of people don't know that. I'm not judging. People are using anything to numb or suppress. It's usually because they're in pain. But that doesn't usually end up being a long-term solution, and it often comes with more problems. That's all. I understand, and I empathize. I'm not judging. But I do see the dangers of the lifestyle and how long-term it's just not sustainable. There's somebody, I keep picking up this very angry energy. It's not mine.
Oh my gosh, yay! What is it?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Relax, girl. So it feels like a karmic female, and it is. I keep picking it up. Thank you for confirmation. It's very strange. Somebody else thinks this is funny with me. Yeah. I'm still mad and that jealous. Hold on, I don't usually use this burner. What do I do? Try there. Now we're cooking. Somebody's angry. Why are you so angry? Cranky pants. I hear this. It's a good one. I'm not mad at it. Somebody's anxious, I feel that. Oh no. I'm so sorry to hear that. This too. I'm sorry to hear that, my guy. I'm glad that you feel safe enough to share that here. That's rough. But I'm glad you're alive. Goodness gracious. We've all been through some stuff, haven't we?
Seek a shelter from the storm, a fireplace that keeps me warm. Like a match can spark a flame, start a fire inside my veins. Somehow with you I don't feel alone. You'll always be my home, my heart. I'll be with you wherever you are. My home, my heart. I feel you with me when the world's apart. You'll always be my home. You accept me for my flaws, you give me everything I know. Even in the darkest nights, I know you're there right by my side. Somehow with you, I don't feel alone. You'll always be my home, my heart. I'll be with you wherever you are. My home, my heart. I feel you with me when we're worlds apart. You'll always be my home. Oh, 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 you'll always be my bring me home, close to you. I miss your arms wrapped around me. Bring me home, close to you. I miss your arms. My heart, I'll be with you wherever you are. My home, my heart. I feel you with me when the world's apart. You'll always be my home. Oh, oh, you'll always be my home.
Somebody is asking how it turned out beautifully. I've never had a bad load.
All teeth need treating. Dental Life Doctor.
And this is the one that had the initial rising ingredient. Didn't work. Like it was a dead batch of rising ingredient. I had to, when I realized it wasn't rising, I had to go back in and add more and do another one. And I just kind of hoped that it worked. It worked out just fine. Pretty good at working with it. I don't, just usually just a rough measure and I just kind of eyeball it and wing it. It's always worked out for me. That's how I work best usually anyway. It's a little warm. I don't know if I want that there. Let's do... I have been waiting for this. This is a new Jordan group horror. You know, I love my Jordan group, guys. And this one is new. It was a preview. I saw it while it was being previewed for premiere. And, oh, interesting. Mr. Ballin has a new podcast I haven't seen too. I have some stuff for you. I'm excited. Now, I would be doing this anyway, just on my own. Like, I'd be over here cooking and cleaning and watching and listening to these anyway, so might as well share the fun, right? For a bit. Jordan group horror. Something strange lives inside Rosewater Tunnel. I'm like, Rosewater Tunnel? What is this?
The summer I turned 10 was the best time of my life. For years, I'd had trouble making friends with other girls. And out of nowhere, I was accepted into a group of boys. We would ride our bikes everywhere, play games, and sit up all night just talking about superheroes. I loved it, and I started enjoying coming to school. That summer was the first summer we went to Everett's cabin. We biked up there with his dad, and spent 3 days hiking, fishing, telling stories, building a treehouse, and chowing down on hot dogs. It was amazing, and probably the first time in my life where I truly felt like part of a group.
I'm gonna pause for a second. A fellow understand the masking, but if that is simply your reasoning for feeling less than, right? Like if you're not going around actively hurting people and what have you, then I would say that's probably just the sometimes that's part of depression. It's like low self-esteem or low thoughts, low self-thoughts. So if that's what it is, it makes you feel not great about yourself. I would say maybe remember that we don't often see ourselves the way that other people see us. Like scientifically, psychologically, statistically speaking. Kind of the same way that I've heard studies about people's brains registering their voices out loud differently than they do on tape. I've heard stories of people who are tone deaf. And they didn't know they were tone deaf until they heard their voice on playback. And either didn't realize it was themselves singing on the playback or just realized it was just genuinely bad.
For the next few years, we went back
Sometimes people's brains are tricky. It's okay.
there every summer. Sometimes we'd get another member. Sometimes we'd lose one. People came and went.
Yeah.
But we biked up there every summer nonetheless. They became my best friends. I was one of the original members, alongside Everett and Sam. But one year we had Lewis, and another year there was Owen, and so on. But me, Everett, and Sam, we were always there. The originals. By the time we all turned 14, there was another...
It's not... Nobody's perfect. Let's be real. Let's be real. But you do your best. And that's the difference. And so if that's the case, I would say probably that's the depression. Meaning their perspective of you is probably more accurate than you realize, because that's It's part of depression. And that's not your fault. But don't let the lens of depression make you dismiss your positive qualities. So there's
Girl joining the group, Sam's girlfriend Jocelyn. I'd had some trouble getting along with other girls, so I was a bit hesitant about having Jocelyn come along. But I was hilariously wrong. Within a couple of weeks, Jocelyn became my best friend. The year we turned 16 was the last time we would go up there as a group. By then, everyone was growing up. Some were going to college, others were getting a job. Hell, Sam and Jocelyn had just broken up and could barely be in the same room. Spending the summer in Everett's cabin became one of those things you just stopped doing. We promised we'd go back there someday and celebrate the summer the right way, knowing full well that would probably never happen. And then, nothing. And, as with all names and faces, they started growing distant. We kept in touch every now and then, but Sam, Everett, and Jocelyn all went on with their own lives. I did too. That was until a few years ago, when we all turned 30. By then, Sam was about to move out of state. His startup company had gained some traction, and they were moving their main office. He was hitting the big leagues. Jocelyn was planning a move to Scotland. She'd met this guy at the university that she felt head over heels in love with, and the two of them had had a long-distance relationship for close to a decade. Everett? Well, he tried to play the family man. He had a 4-year-old son and a 2-year-old girl with a woman who was divorcing him. Oof. And me? Well, I wasn't dealing with my aging very well. I've had anxiety all my life, and haven't celebrated a birthday since I was 14. I can barely look myself in the mirror, horrified of the possibility of seeing a gray hair. I'm a bit of a hypochondriac, truth be told, and I imagine feeling all kinds of cramps and pains because of my age. And yes, I know 30 isn't that old. Doesn't matter. But that summer, Everett sent us a message out of nowhere.
The world in general, it's not even just online, but yeah. But there are still good people out there. I had some really good people in my life, but they died. I choose to be a good person, a better person than the people who've been nasty to me. I know there are good people out there. But it's easy to become jaded or... Like, even in some cases when you're dealing with mobbing, the assholes tend to conglomerate together, don't they? They group up together because nobody else would tolerate their assholery. So it does seem like when they're all clicking up together, that, or people like that, or you just keep stumbling across people like that because it becomes a pattern. Don't let that make you think that there aren't still good people out there. Somebody's asking why. I just need to keep an eye on it for a few reasons. It's a hot one, but also I don't want it to burn. It's really close. I can smell it and see the color.
His family was selling the cabin, and he figured one more trip down memory lane would do us all some good. The whole area was being sold off to a logging company at the end of summer. Personally, I just think the divorce was getting to him. At first, I wasn't going to accept, but after seeing both Sam and Jocelyn agreeing to come, I couldn't say no. Maybe it would distract me from turning 30. So, one sunny day in late June, I drove down to Morgantown, back home to Juniper, West Virginia. Not knowing what to expect, I figured I might get a nice weekend out of it. And as I met up with Sam and Everett, it was as if nothing had changed. They hugged me, we laughed, we joked around, and we laughed some more. Everett had rented us mountain bikes. I got the blue one. Sure, they looked a bit different. Sam had put on a few pounds and had a thick pair of glasses. He was already sweating. Everett, who used to have dreadlocks, had this short, neat, office-type haircut, and his eyes looked darker. But that was all just appearance. They were the same guys. Same humor, same smiles, same favorite superheroes. Wonderful. We stopped at the supermarket. I was comparing beef jerky prices when Sam walked up to me. Jocelyn went on ahead. He explained. The roads are all dug up, so we're taking the tunnel. The Rosewater Tunnel? By the railroad? I asked. Yeah, nodded Sam. Shouldn't take long. Jocelyn's already up there.
Hello, how are you?
Makes sense to me. Jocelyn was the outdoorsy
Sweet
type.
dreams.
She was probably up there making a fire by rubbing sticks together or something.
Thank you.
But just in case, I bought myself a fire starter.
Sweet dreams.
You never know. And then we were off.
Gracias.
Riding bikes with the same people down the same roads. Sure, it all looked different, but it really wasn't. After all these years, it was still just me and the guys. For a moment, I felt this surge of optimism. Like everything, somehow, might turn out all right. Everett took point. We followed a trail deep into the pine forest, sweating under the summer sun. The canopy was a blessing, hiding us from the afternoon heat. It took us a bit over an hour to find the railroad tracks. We followed them north.
Sweet dreams.
Sam was sweating like he'd never seen a bike before. Then we got to the tunnel. The old Rosewater Tunnel wasn't long, but it was old. Everyone knew about it, but it was the kind of place that parents refused to let their kids go near. The place was probably covered in mold. Still, biking through it wouldn't be a problem. You could feel the draft coming through. The tunnel had a slight curve to it, so we couldn't see the other side.
I'm a happy
Still,
lady.
Everett took point and howled with joy as he entered.
I need to clean up a little bit.
The echo bounced off the walls, reaching into the mountain. Sam followed suit, shrieking just as loud. We dove deep into the dark, with the rhythmic thumping of the railroad tracks beneath us. Our bike lights shone as bright as they could, but the tunnel swallowed them. It was getting colder and colder, almost to the point of my breath showing. Little dust particles danced in the weak light. The sound of spinning bike chains and thumping wheels echoed, and the air tasted like old moisture.
Ew.
Suddenly, Everett stopped. Then Sam. And soon, I could see why. We were in the middle of the tunnel, and there was something covering the ground. Snow? We were all standing there dumbfounded. Snow? In late June? That didn't make a lick of sense. That's just weird, said Sam. Let's keep going. Wait, said Everett. He stepped off his bike and walked around for a bit.
Okay.
I leaned against my handlebar, feeling the weight of my backpack. I hadn't even noticed how out of breath I was. Everett leaned down, looking at the snow. What's up? Sam asked. Going? Yeah, nodded Everett. It's just, I don't know what. Like, where are the tracks? You're sitting on them, I said. What's the deal? No, Jocelyn's tracks. Now I could definitely see my...
Use hot water.
breath. And Everett...
I don't know if you've ever made bread, but it's like glue when you're done. It's so sticky.
Right. The snow was undisturbed. Jocelyn couldn't have come through here. Unless the snow had recently settled. But what? An inch and a half of powder snow in late June? In less than a day? Nah. Everett got back on his bike.
I love it still, but...
Let's just keep going. We biked through the snow. About 10 minutes later, we got to the edge of the tunnel. It had collapsed in on itself. The ceiling had caved in and filled the entire tunnel with a steep slant of solid rock chunks. It didn't look recent either. We just turned around. There was no reason for us to keep pushing forward, so we decided to just go back out and follow the main road instead. We had bikes and we could go pretty much anywhere. Still, I couldn't help but notice how Everett seemed a bit distraught. I guess we all were. On our way back through the snow, I got the sense that something was off, but I couldn't put my finger on what. Right then and there, I was just happy we were leaving. Except, we didn't get far.
Oh, sweet
dreams. The path we came in through had also collapsed. Did we make a wrong turn? Sam asked. I thought this was just a straight line. It is, said
You're
Everett.
looking out, Bray.
This doesn't make sense. I don't hear anything. I gasped. I don't hear a goddamn thing. This is old. There's dust. It didn't just collapse. This is... insisted Everett. So we must have gotten turned around somewhere, smiled Sam. So we backtrack. It took us about 45 minutes to move from one end of the tunnel to the other, but both ends were definitely collapsed. How we entered in the first place was mind-boggling. It didn't make sense. At some point, we just stopped. We stepped off our bikes and sat down. Sam used his phone as a flashlight, illuminating the dancing dust particles. The air tasted stale. No bars, Sam said. The tunnels suck. It doesn't make sense, groaned Everett. We got in. We can get out. How? I asked, throwing my arms out. I don't see any exits. It fell. That's impossible, spat Everett. There would be a goddamn ear-bursting pressure. There'd be so much dust, we wouldn't be able to breathe. And there wouldn't be goddamn snow all over the ground. We tried to get our phones to work. We tried moving the rocks, but the thick moisture in the air had frozen, making them all stick together like bricks and mortar. There was no way. We wasted hours, and the temperature just kept dropping. I'd started shivering, and Sam's breath had frozen into little icicles in his beard. Everett paced back and forth, trying to come up with a plan. The snow was either expanding, or we kept coming back to it. Either way, it was everywhere, and the temperature kept dropping. Fast. At one point, that strange feeling in my stomach came back to me. I removed my bike light and used it as a torch. I noticed something in the snow. I could see our tracks, both from our bikes and our shoes. But there was something else. A slight impression. Two thin, parallel lines running next to the wall. They twisted and turned at times, but I couldn't make out what it was supposed to be. I called Sam and Everett over to help me, but we suddenly got distracted. Somewhere deep in the tunnel, I heard something. A voice. "You should be helping me." It came from further in. Without a doubt in my mind, and after all these years, I could still recognize Jocelyn's voice. We tried to pinpoint where it came from, but the tunnel made it impossible. "Joss?" Sam called out. "Joss, you there?" Nothing. We looked at one another. It took Everett a few moments to even attempt to accept this. "Joss?" Everett finally called out. "Jocelyn." Still, nothing. We looked for her. I could feel myself growing more desperate as the air got colder. My teeth had started to chatter, and no amount of rubbing my arms changed a thing. My hairs were standing at attention, as if listening for warmth. Sam and Everett kept calling out to her, but we got no response. And all over the snow, I kept seeing these two parallel lines, just barely scraping the top of the snow. Either they'd been there for a while, or whatever was making them was something extraordinarily light. But there was no way of telling where it came from. I have no idea how many hours we spent walking up and down that freezing tunnel. At one point, we all gathered in a circle and wrapped ourselves in sleeping bags. I tried to use my fire starter, but we didn't have much to burn. We piled up some of our extra clothing and spent the better part of an hour setting it on fire. It burned for less than 10 minutes. At some point, we just stopped trying.
Oh, baby.
Our hands were raw and I was starting to have cold sweats.
No,
We turned off the lights to save on battery, but my restless eyes kept moving. I could feel myself going cross-eyed, my mind confused by the pressing dark. There was too much ground to cover. There might have been some side tunnel that we'd missed, but we were losing hope. I didn't know what to make of it. Sam and Everett had gone through several cycles of arguing, making a desperate effort, being anxiously hopeful, and then back to arguing. Now, they were just quiet. I would have preferred an argument. "You should be helping me." We all looked up. It was distant, but not as distant as last time. I could hear Sam shuffling as he got up. He called out to Jocelyn again and again, but there was no response. Sam was growing more and more desperate, and his screams got louder. At some point, he stopped calling out to her. He just screamed. The arguing started again as Everett tried to shut him up. But I heard something. I looked up, concentrating on the sound. There was a slight reverb, like the sound bouncing off something metallic. I put my bike light back on and looked up, letting the bright cone answer my question. There were drain pipes running along the ceiling of the tunnel. Some kind of drainage or runoff? Said Sam, looking up. That's gotta... Wait. This wasn't at the entrance. So it started further in, I said. Maybe there's a maintenance area. At that, Everett got up.
No, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, no, my love. No. That's rude. Stop. Don't disturb the peace. Good hair and everything. God.
Some kind of drainage or runoff? Said Sam, looking up. That's gotta... Wait. This wasn't at the entrance. So it started further in, I said. Maybe there's a maintenance area. At that, Everett got up. Yeah, he nodded. Yeah, that makes sense. We followed the pipes, and I couldn't help but notice that the parallel lines in the snow seemed to be going the same way. They were roughly following the way the pipes were running in the ceiling. Sam and Everett didn't seem to notice. There might be another way out, said
Charge
Sam.
your pen.
Like a maintenance entrance.
Sweet
Yeah.
dreams.
Agreed, Everett. You can't have people running in and out of here when the trains are coming, right? My stomach turned. The stress was getting to me. I wasn't usually the quiet one of the group, but crawling around in the dark just weighed my entire mind down. It wasn't supposed to be cold. It wasn't supposed to be cold. It wasn't supposed to be dark. We were supposed to be making hot dogs by the cabin. There was a faint tapping sound. Something banging against the pipes, somewhere up ahead. Sam and Everett pushed forward. And there it was. A maintenance door. We all got excited. And we ran up to it, and the moment Sam put his hands on the handle, I shouted at him to stop. The two of them just looked at me, barely illuminated by our combined electronics. I could see the parallel lines running in the snow leading into the maintenance door. I pointed it out to Sam and Everett, who didn't pay it any mind. Sam thought it was water drops from condensation. Everett didn't care. It couldn't be water drops. It was too cold and too consistent. Something in my mind screamed at me to just not go further. This was bad. But the door flung open, and we stepped inside. There was an awful smell in the air. Chemicals, mostly ammonia.
Strange.
It took some time getting used to, but we pushed on. There was a small corridor leading us further in,
Happy Thursday.
branching into maintenance tunnels that were so small we had to move sideways to fit. We explored as a group. We couldn't find an obvious way out, but we had to make an educated guess. We just had to find a way that pointed us either straight forward or straight back, following the curvature of the Rosewater Tunnel. At one point, we hit a dead end. As we turned back, I was suddenly first in line. Then we heard it again.
We've got some good people in here, though.
You should be helping me. This time, it was just down the hall. It was so close, it chilled me more than my freezing breath. And for a split second, I could swear I saw something move just at the edge of the light. Something that retreated into the darkness with a rhythmic sound. And it was leaving behind those strange parallel lines in the frost-covered floor. We got back to one of the maintenance hubs. The drain pipes coalesced, leading us further in. We stopped for a little while as Sam was out of batteries.
Somebody's angry.
They will come looking for us, said Sam. We should just go back and wait. We'll freeze, I said. It's absurd, but we'll freeze. She's right, agreed Everett. We gotta push. Then I need a second. I don't have a light. We agreed. And as we turned around, there was Jocelyn. We could barely make out her shape at first. She looked taller, and her hair clung to her face like she just crawled out of a cold bath.
Heinz 57.
She just stood there, barely keeping herself
You like
upright.
to catch up?
Sam and I stood there in shock, but Everett burst into action. He sprinted forward towards her. In a whiplash-like motion, Jocelyn was pulled back into the dark. She didn't make a sound. I noticed two things. One, that her legs didn't move. And two, that her feet barely touched the ground, leaving parallel lines in the frosted floor.
That I was making?
Everett rushed after her, screaming her name over and over like a desperate parrot. I was right behind him, and Sam was trying his best to keep up.
The bread is cooling. I don't like to cut it until it's cool. It affects it often, or at least until it's cooler. And really, I was giving that away anyway. And then I made some clarified butter with the ghee. Just removed all of the dairy. But that's cooling too. That cools when I skim it. So right now I'm snacking on dates and nut butter. $11.11. But I'm done with these actually.
Ran, seeing whiffs of her hair just
I didn't eat today.
her further and further into the darkness. She was moving fast, and we could barely keep up. Just seconds later,
Ooh.
as we came to a four-way junction, she was gone. Everett fell to his knees, panting. I stopped short of tripping over him. She's here, Everett panted. Something's wrong. I spat and tried to stay in motion to keep my sweat from freezing. The salt stung my eyes. Why is she doing this? He asked. What's going on? Wait, I said. I turned around. Where's Sam? We backtracked. We tried to mentally map those labyrinthian halls, but we just came up with dead end after dead end. Sam was gone, disappeared into the dark, and somewhere far ahead, we could hear something again. You should be helping me. But this time, in Sam's voice. Sam's broken, drawling, drawn-out half-voice. It made the drain pipes reverberate, shaking with excitement. This time, we turned the other way. We couldn't keep getting pulled further and further in. We made a silent agreement that whatever was in there was something we didn't want to see.
I don't think it's very good.
We had to keep going. And once we got out, then we could help. We have to follow the pipes, said Everett. They have to lead outside at some point, or they'll just lead us further in. We can't keep running in circles. We pick a path, and we stick to it. He grabbed my shoulders. Even with barely functioning light, I could see the panicked size of his pupils. I nodded. Whatever it took for us to stick together. We must have walked for hours. And finally, it opened up into another junction. This one with two adjoining corridors. But by now, we'd moved around so much that there was no way to tell what was north, south, or in between. We could only guess. You pick, said Everett. And I did. We followed one of the halls, and I could hear my footsteps growing louder. The echo was increasing.
Hey, buddy.
Moments later, the halls opened into a kind of hub area where all the drain pipes coalesced. It was much larger than expected, with solid concrete walls and floors. Dozens of pipes led us here. Everett was about to rush forward when I put a hand on his shoulder. I looked around for a bit, but he brushed me off and kept going. Wait, I called out, pointing. There was something up ahead. It was impossible not to recognize Sam. His body hanging limp, inches off the ground like a stringed-up puppet. His skin white as snow, with icicles hanging from his beard and hair. He didn't move. You should be helping helping me. His body groaned, without ever moving his mouth. The shadows behind him moved. The very dark of the room, it moved. And at that moment, I realized there was something oil slick and dark slithering along the pipes, holding Sam up like a ventriloquist dummy. Should be. I could see Jocelyn's bike, snapped in half and thrown into a corner. Strange flowers grew along the edge of the wall, like little sunflowers, frozen and blue. I could see Jocelyn's backpack torn open and thrown across the floor, the hot dogs trampled and abandoned. And there, at the very edge of my light, I could see Jocelyn's frozen hair splayed across the concrete in a pool of frozen blood. Unnatural hands crawled across the drain pipes, causing a rhythmic thumping. And just as the horror of this vision sunk into me, my mind exploded into panic. It was like I was watching through my eyes like a passenger, surrendering completely to whatever power could get me out of there. My mind lit up the world with fear as a real and tangible threat started coming our way, and it was dragging Sam along. I bolted back out the door. Something was right behind me, but I didn't know if it was Everett or that Sam thing. I didn't care. I didn't care in the slightest. I turned a quick corner. Everett followed. The Sam thing couldn't keep up, and whatever held him just tossed him aside. I could hear his body shattering like a gypsum statue, his body frozen solid. Another corner, a quick turn. Too quick. I tripped on my own feet. I fell, and Everett fell right after me. We ended up on our sides, lying face to face. Something in my elbow broke, and I couldn't get up. Then, Everett stopped. I did too. I held my breath, waiting for whatever pain there was to come. Everett looked at me, slack-jawed. His breathing stopped.
I love you.
A long, mosquito-like appendage had extended down from the drain pipes, piercing the back of his skull. Like popping a water balloon. It was sucking out his warmth, making his skin lose its color. Eyes sinking into his skull, freezing. Nails and tongue turning black. Skin cracking like porcelain.
That's what he is.
Membrane shriveling into nothing but dry meat. You, it started. You, helping me. Helping me. I couldn't look away. But as my light dwindled, all that was left was the cold of his touch and his words, frozen in time. Should be.
He's just a sweet boy.
As my light went out, all that was left was one desperate plea.
Church.
And for a moment, it sounded just like him. Helping me. Helping.
Wow.
Helping me. Helping me.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I must have stayed there for hours, growing colder by the minute.
It's a lot.
I just lay there, listening to him slowly learning how to talk with Everett's body. My tears had frozen my eyelids shut, and my shivers had subsided to a deep throbbing pain. At some point, Everett was lifted off the floor, and as a cold spike poked my skin, I realized I could barely feel it. I was too cold. The creature must have thought the same thing, as it left me there.
Oh, baby.
I had no warmth left for it to feast on. I was no longer interesting prey. I'd accidentally strained my elbow as I fell, and I could barely feel my legs. Further and further away, I could hear the rhythmic thumping as the creature moved along the drain pipes, the pleas of what remained of Everett growing more confident and distant. At some point, it wasn't interested anymore. I fumbled down corridor after corridor, trying to keep my eyes open. And out of nowhere, the tunnels just seemed to open up. On the other side of the Rosewater Tunnel, the light blinded me. The sun of late June promised that I was finally safe. Now, this was all about 5 years ago. Law enforcement insists that we were urban explorers who messed up. There had been reports of rock slides near the Rosewater tunnels, and they figured that Sam, Everett, and Jocelyn got caught in it somewhere, deep in the abandoned side tunnels. They didn't take any report or indication of wrongdoing seriously. That I had frost burns in late June didn't seem to bother them. I've been holding off on writing the story, as it was technically open for investigation until last September. They finally closed it, officially classifying it as a kind of spelunking expedition gone wrong. They swear they've investigated the tunnel, but I have yet to see a single squad car anywhere near it. I don't think this is over. I've since left it all behind. The town, the people, the past, and whatever future I have left, I will cherish. Become a channel member today for early access, bonus videos, and special emojis only available to members.
Okay,
Check out the description below or click the join button for more info.
I do need to hop off of here. 10 more kittens. Oh. Yeah. Some people don't put collars on their cats, even though if they're house cats. But semi-armless. That's cute. I wondered about that. I wasn't sure if they all passed in a short time. We were talking about the pet cemetery, or if they were relocated. But I'm glad you rehomed them safely. That's nice. I understand. I don't know how old your daughter is, but it's very sweet on her part. Sad, but sweet. Yeah. 7. Well, I would be attached. So I get it. Yeah, that's a lot of responsibility. It's too much. That would be too much. Probably too many cats for me. Of all the responsibilities that I have. I love my boys. Yeah, I bet. Goodness gracious. Yeah, that's a lot. I'm glad you got that settled. Yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow. I do need to get some sleep now. Got some stuff to do tomorrow. But I'm sending love to everybody. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being you. And remember to pray. Do no harm. Take no shit. And I'll catch you in the next one. Blessings.